Come on in. Welcome to the Silver Hair Homemaker. I'm feeling a little bit spicy today, so come join me while I make some jalapeno poppers. These are our ingredients for our jalapeno poppers we're going to make. Of course, you need jalapenos. Use however many you want to use when you make yours. I'm also going to use shredded cheese. I prefer the Fiesta blend shredded cheese. You can shred your own cheese, and you can use whatever cheese you prefer or that your family likes. I'm using real bacon bits in my mixture. You can use real bacon if that's what you want. If you have some left from another meal and you want to crumble it up into your mixture, that's perfectly fine. I've done that before as well. And you can use whatever cream cheese you prefer. If you want to use the block cream cheese, my suggestion is that you let it sit out for just a little while to become room temp so that it's more easily mixed and spread into your jalapenos. You can also use just a cream cheese spread. I have used it before as well, and it works fine. But we do prefer the whipped cream cheese spread because you can take it straight out of the refrigerator, get it mixed up. It mixes very well and it spreads very well, and it tastes delicious. I also like to use different seasonings in my mixture. I like to use garlic powder and onion powder. And that's it. That's all you need for your jalapeno poppers. Okay, let's get started making our jalapeno poppers. These have been washed. You're going to take them and you're going to just slice the ends off. And then I'm going to take them. You can de-seed them pretty much however you choose to do it. This is how I do it. So I'm just going to cut them in two. I'm just cutting them down the middle. Okay. And then I take a spoon, just a regular spoon, and I get down in there and pop those seeds out. It cleans it right out to use a spoon. So I'm going to do this one. I'm okay if some of the membrane is left in there because I do like a little heat, so I don't want to remove all the heat. A little heat's always good. I'm going to get the rest of these de-seeded. Okay, we've got our jalapenos sliced, de-seeded, and now we're going to make our mixture. We're going to start with our cream cheese. I'm using a whipped cream cheese. So that's what we're going to start with. There is no measurements for me. When I make jalapeno poppers, I measure with my heart. I don't use a recipe. I just mix it up. Don't be afraid to get in the kitchen and play around with things, experiment with things, see what works best for you and whatever you're making. So with the jalapeno poppers, I'm just going to do, I don't know, we've only got 6 jalapeno poppers, so let's see. We want them filled pretty good. We don't want to go skimpy on them, so just have to kind of guess at how much whipped cream cheese spread that you need. Let's see. We'll go with just a little more. I'd rather have too much than not enough because we can always use what's left. If you have any left, you can always use it as a dip. Never let things go to waste. Find another purpose for it. So, let's see. I actually don't think that's enough. Let's go with a little more. Okay, I'm going with this much. And to this mixture, I'm going to go ahead and put my seasoning in. I'm going in with some onion powder. Season with your heart. I love seasoning in my food, so we're going to go with a good bit of onion powder in there. We're going to get that mixed up. Oh, it smells good. It smells good already. Alright, next we're going to go in with some garlic powder. Again, no measurements, season with your heart. I don't use quite as much garlic powder as I do onion powder. Garlic powder seems to go a long way. I'm going to mix that in. Then I'm going to go in with my bacon bits. Again, if you want to leave the bacon bits out, leave them out. If you want to use real bacon and crumble it yourself, that's what you use. This is what I choose. Again, no measurements. I'm going to pour them in. I pour and mix till I get it the consistency that I want. That's not quite enough for me, so we're going to go in with just a little more. I do want to taste the bacon. Okay, that should be enough. Yeah, I'm thinking that's going to be enough. Okay, now we're going to go in with our shredded cheese. This is what I'm using. You use whatever your family likes. And you can shred your own. It's just, I'm choosing convenience today. Truth be known, I choose convenience most days. And again, measure with your heart. Put your little cheese in there and get it mixed up. Yeah. I don't do too much in the mixture because I'm also going to top the jalapeno poppers with a little bit of cheese. I do have my oven preheated at 350 degrees. So you're gonna want to preheat your oven. This is what I'm looking for. Like I said, I don't use too much cheese in the mixture itself because I'm going to be using it on top too. But there you go. This is what you're looking for in your jalapeno popper mixture. So now we're just going to take our mixture and get some on your spoon. This is how I like to fill mine. And you're going to fill your little boats. Fill your little canoes with jalapeno popper mixture. Fill them with as much or as little mixture as you like. I like mine filled pretty good. That's actually a really large jalapeno, so we'll get the other side to that one and we'll get it filled. And of course, you've got to get it on your fingers or you're not doing anything, right? It's okay to get messy in the kitchen. It's not going to hurt anything. You know, they make soap and water for a reason. And It's easy to clean up. I'm going to get the rest of them filled. We've got them all filled, loaded up and ready to go in the oven. We didn't have a whole lot of mixture left, so that wasn't too bad. You just have to kind of eyeball it. I've been doing it long enough that I can almost get right on it, but we really got just 1 spoon left, so that's fine. We'll get these taken over to the stove and get them on the pan and put in the oven. Okay, we brought them over to the stove and we're gonna take a parchment lined cookie sheet, put you some parchment paper, full, whatever you choose, or don't put them on anything. I do prefer to put them on something because it makes for such an easy cleanup, because a lot of times you have the cheese that will fall off. So I'm going to transfer them over here to my pan. We're going to go in with some more of the cheese and just sprinkle however much you want on the top of each one of them. If you don't want cheese sprinkled on the top, then don't put cheese on the top. It's that simple. Like I said, put however much you want. This recipe has no measurements. Not for me anyway. I cook with my heart. I measure with my heart, so that's going to be it for the cheese. Now we're going to put these jalapeno poppers into a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven, and I don't know for how long. Keep an eye on them is all I can tell you. I'll tell you how long it took mine, and I'll show them to you when they're finished. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. I did pop them under the broiler for just a couple of minutes. They look like they're ready. They smell delicious. I'm going to pull them out. Ow. Even with a pot holder that's hot. Okay. This is how they look. Absolutely delicious. Okay. We're going to set them out here on the stone top of the stove. Got a plate ready to put them on, but I'm going to let them sit here and cool for a few minutes. I'm going to let them cool for 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll give them a taste test. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes since we brought the jalapeno poppers out of the oven. So they've cooled a little bit. I hope they're cool enough to try because they look delicious. Oh, and they smell so good. See all that goodness? Okay. We'll try a little one. Okay, here goes. Let's see if these things are as yummy as they look. These are good. These are delicious. I'll be eating some of these for lunch. You can make these for parties, just as an appetizer, for tailgating. You know, fall is just around the corner. And these would make for a great, delicious tailgating appetizer. Go make you some jalapeno poppers.